All right, gems, we're going to jump right into this. As you can see, I already have on my base, my foundation, highlighting, contouring, and brows. I'll come back to finishing out the rest of my face, but I want to jump right into this eyeshadow palette. Influencer is a platform for YouTubers and Instagrammers to have the opportunity to get product from various makeup companies, brands, whichever tickles your fancy, with new launched products that you can receive and review. Completely up to you. You're not obligated. However, when I get certain products that I'm really interested in, I love to come on with you guys as a first impressions and see how it works with our skin tones. And I say ours because there's a multitude of my audience who share the same skin tone as me, but also those who don't, who are just interested in the product and how the payoff would be, and consider purchasing it as well. This was provided to me from Influencer, and that being the Marc Jacobs Eye-Conic eyeshadow palette. I received the shade, I don't even know. Let's look. Let's keep it 100. I received the palette, oh Lord, Frivolux. I mean, come on. It comes in a nice black plastic case, and it just has the Marc Jacobs branding on the front. And you get the 7 shades. They're really beautiful, of the purple persuasion. And it's something that I personally gravitate towards. So I'm really interested in how these apply. But let's just jump right into it. First, I'm going to go in with this cool tone gray, and it's called For Less. And I'm going to just use my favorite blending brush at the moment, and that is my Morphe M431. I was just thinking I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer so that you can see the application. So it's like a cool tone. Oh my God, with my light in my window. Okay. So as you all know, I love going in with a warm transition shade, but in effort of stepping outside the box, I'm going to go in with a transition of a more cool gray. Interesting enough, I mean, she's showing up, so it's definitely doable. And I'm just packing it on and blending it upward. That's just like my favorite thing to do to kind of blow out a smoky eye. So in my inner corner, I'm using this shade Fabulous, which is right here. It reads white in the pan, but once you apply it, it's more of like a lavender. Really pretty. Then I'm going with my L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. And I'm just applying that on my lashes to prep them for my falsies. So the lashes that I'm wearing that I've been really loving lately is the Erica by First Glance Lashes. Super pretty, dramatic lashes. They're local to Seattle. My esthetician and brow girl started her own lash line, and they are fabulous. So I'm going to go in with my Duo Glue, pop these suckers on, and then I'll be right back. Now that they're on, I'm going to go ahead and brush this powder away. God be with me. So I'm going to go in with this Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner from Thrive Cosmetics and apply that outside of my lower lash line. So if this is your feels, like, feel free to keep it. However, I will not. I'll go on my favorite pencil brush at the moment. It's my Morphe E36. and blend this out. Make sure there's no product on it. And blend out that liner. And I'm going to go back into For Less, which is that cool tone gray. Can you guys see that? Yeah, cool tone gray. And then just help blend out this liner some more and tie the whole look together. Then I'm going to take Outrageous. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Outrageously. And I'm applying it just underneath that to give that touch of purple. All right, and let's go back to face. Let's find a blush. For blush, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Trio, and I'm going to use the shade Dessert. I think it's Dessert or Desert. You know, the extra T's throw me off sometimes, and I get it wrong. So I'm going with my Laura Frank angled blush brush and just apply that right above my contour. I'm like obsessed with this trio. For my highlight, I like to do a little concoction. The first that I'm going to go in with is my Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Bronze. And apply that right on the highest point of my cheek. And I love using this BH Cosmetics 101. It is a blending brush, but it's like, you can use it for anything. I just love how this highlighter kind of melts into the skin. Boom, boom. Put a little bit up on your brow. That was loud. Then I like to go over top of that with Opal from Becca. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I like to go back in with my blush brush and make sure that that's blended together nicely. All right, I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm going to use my Chestnut Lip Liner. And then for lip today, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte Lipstick in the shade Dusty Mauve. She looks like that. So there you have it, gems. My overall impressions on Marc Jacobs eyeshadows, especially for first-timers such as myself. I've never used any of Marc Jacobs eyeshadows before, but I like them. And I found them to be quite blendable. I love the pigmentation. This is definitely like a go-to for like girls' night out, hitting the town, date night. I mean, me personally, I would wear this to work and not even bat an eyelash. But for those who are a little bit more conservative and a little bit low-key, then this is definitely a palette for those nights out. Your kind of go-to if you are into cool tones, but you're a little intimidated by it. Definitely step outside the box. This was definitely outside of my comfort zone because I do tend to stay on the warm side of the spectrum. But I feel that the packaging is really beautiful and the shades were really bomb. Like, Outrageously is what called to me, but I felt like it was reading differently on my skin tone. So I did like the addition of adding How You Want on top, as you can see. As far as the lip from Anastasia, I'm here for it. Love everything about it. But if you guys like more videos like this, if you have other color combinations that you guys are interested in seeing on my channel, make sure that you comment below. I love engaging with you all. If you have any questions, also make sure you list those below. If you liked this, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Until our next time. Shine bright. Bye.